For yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yes, thank you very much for the shuttle diplomacy.
Anyway, I would like to believe that. I wonder if the Libyans themselves will not end up being the main losers. You know, of course, the Western powers led by Sarkozy have everything to gain from destroying that country. But we have yet to see whether it's going to hold out. I mean, with the assassination of one of their finest generals, that made me a bit uneasy. Because if this kind of distrust is already beginning to fester amongst them up there, and it begins to percolate down, it'll be tough for them. So that's how come, I got to know a bit more about the organization. I think they had reached a certain point in time about a month and a half ago when they had sort of checkmated each other, when a political solution could have been suggested so that, everybody ends up with a face-saving way out and we don't end up with so much destruction. But I guess Gaddafi is probably just too much for some of them, But I guess the mistake he also made was the threat he initially issued, you see what I mean? And that was just what they were waiting for and took advantage of it, But there's still no justification for this, A political way could have been, could have been provided along the way. But how do we keep in touch?
Hello. Your Excellency, Irunga Houghton, Pan-Africa Director.
Right. Actually, those of us south of the Sahara, had our revolts in the 70s and in the 80s, But it doesn't appear as if some of us have learned any lessons yet, Some of us are even committing more crimes than the situations that led to the revolt, So I really cannot tell what the future holds, but, people are entitled to freedom and justice. And quite frankly, I would dare say that let there be no peace if there's no freedom and no justice.
Of course, we are here to make a commitment to save lives and build the city.